Madame D is what I look like when I don't put on all this makeup. I am, you know, very, 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 very old. It was small because Wes didn't want any more. We would very happily, Rafe and I would very happily have fleshed out the entire sexual peccadillo that went through decades between Madame D and Monsieur Gustave, and we are hoping for a prequel.
I think Wes just likes tight trousers and epaulettes on a man, and I'm happy to wear them for him. But I think he's going to have me play Frederick Russell Beale, the scout of the Boer War, next, or something like that.
We have this huge ensemble cast, and we all had very kind of separate pieces within this one story. We would come together every night and have dinner together and eat together and go out together, and so I think because we were in this tiny little town that didn't really have much around it, we spent a lot of time together, so that was lovely.
We went to Budapest along the way, thinking that it might be a place where we could film. In fact, we needed a sort of smaller. We needed a spa town, not a grand city like Budapest. But it was always the name of the hotel, sort of the way you might have a Hotel de Paris in some other city, or you know. And in Budapest, there's a Café New York even. It's that sort of reference. I always have thought that our Budapest is just as connected to the Budapest in the shop around the corner, which is, I expect, in like Culver City or Burbank or something. I sort of think our movie is an Eastern Europe filtered through movies and that sort of history in a way. I had wanted to work with Rafe in the abstract anyway, but this was I thought, we'll make this a real man, and everything Rafe does in his process is to feel he is the real guy, that this is a real person, even if it's talking very, very quickly and saying something that's a situation that doesn't feel like real life. The most important thing to me for all of these actors is that they will bring these characters to life as real people in this, you know, fantasy context. With a group like this, I don't feel the experience of making the movie is all about them, working with them. There are all these things going on at once, and we have collaborators like Adam Stockhausen and Bob Yeoman and Milena Canonero in all the various departments. We have a lot of things going on with the design of the movie, but you know, it's really creating a world for them to play in. So anyway, I guess I don't usually think about the negatives or what can go wrong or be thought of in a way that we might not like. I just sort of think about what can we do together to make it exciting, or to just bring it to life.
You know, Wes always has a different vision for each of these films, and when we start working on where the film's going to be shot, sometimes it's clear from the script and sometimes it's not. And I think ultimately it's about trying to find the place for the movie that can get the vision on the screen that he's written and has in his head. So obviously we've done movies in all these different countries and places in the world, and I think part of that is there's a sense of, part of it is because the stories are from different places, and part of it is because, you know, it's an adventure, as Bill said. You know, 20 minutes or 1 year of hard work in a foreign country is an adventure. But from a shooting perspective, I don't think there was anything. You know, we make films our own way, and you know, we've kind of tailored a way of making films that we kind of have a family, and we have certain key people in the family, be they cinematographers or music supervisors and prop people, and of course the actors. And we sort of are able to kind of meld our style into the place that we go and shoot. And I think the way we make a film in Germany or the way we make it in Newport is just our own way in a different world, if that makes sense.